Welcome, Schmelcom. I'm Winnie. This is Winnie on Screen. We're back. I needed that 3-day weekend, but I'm sorry to keep you waiting if you expected something from last week. I feel good. I look good. I hope the same thing's going for y'all. There hasn't been too many changes lately. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can subscribe if you like the content, or you could subscribe because you just think I look really good in this hair. Do whatever makes you happy. But those are your only two options. I hope all of you are doing good. I hope you're being healthy and active. Speaking of healthy, that goes into what today's video is about. Common side effects. Top tier segues, am I right? Little background story for those of y'all that don't know. I started content creating on TikTok first back in 2019, and I developed quite a decent following, mainly for doing what I do on this channel, talking about cartoons, making jokes and skits. Talking about cartoons I grew up watching became part of my niche and one of the main reasons people liked watching me. It got so good to the point where Adult Swim reached out and asked me to watch a upcoming new show. That show was Unicorn Warriors Eternal, done by the same creator of Samurai Jack and Primal. I really want them to get another season. I was given the opportunity to be paid to watch the first 3 episodes before they aired. I worked my butt off to get a moment like that, and I'm so proud of it every day. If I could go back in time and tell kid version of me, hey, see all those cartoons you're watching? Yeah, we're going to get paid to do that one day. But all of that to say, I'm a big fan of Adult Swim, always have been growing up, and I really appreciate the opportunity to collaborate with the network that was part of my childhood. I should reach out and see if they got anything new coming up. Do I even have that kind of pull? Do I have that kind of juice? Anyway, let's talk about this new show. This trippy, dark comedy drama is about two adults who reunite named Marshall and Francis after Marshall discovers this mushroom called the Blue Angel. And he finds out this mushroom has the ability to heal almost any sickness. And the FBI is trying to stop him. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know what I would do personally if I ran into an old high school peer and they were telling me all these conspiracies on how they found a special psychedelic that can heal all wounds and sicknesses. Hey, Mark, is that you? Hey, man. Hey, how you doing? Hey. What you looking for, man?
Nothing.
Yo, it's been so long. What you been up to?
I found worms, glowing worms in Guatemala that can heal all of our diseases. Any disease you can think of. From dementia to chlamydia, AIDS, everything. And Big Daddy Farm doesn't want you to know about this. I got some worms in my pocket right now. You want to try it?
Now, because of how committed Marshall is to finding medicine that can help everyone all around the world, it's got a lot of eyes on him, and it's put a lot of targets all over him, to the point where it's not just the FBI and the DEA looking for him. There's also other bigger pharmaceutical companies and assassins, and hell, other scientists that have the same cause as him that want these mushrooms. But the main reason a lot of people want Marshall dead is so corporations can continue making money, keeping everybody sick. There's also this really funny partner duo in the DEA, Capona and Harrington. They're super funny. I love their dynamic. But they're also, trying to arrest Marshall, bring him in for questioning, see if what he's pushing is, safe. And Marshall has a conflict where he's actually running out of the mushrooms that he discovered in Peru. So on top of dodging all these bullets, he's also trying to find a location with similar soil in order for him to grow these mushrooms. That way he can produce more and push it to the people. We also have our second main character, Francis, who works for a pharmaceutical company that Marshall despises because they pollute indigenous lands and sell drugs that do way more harm than good. But she believes that the Blue Angel mushroom actually works after seeing it cure her mother's dementia. So while she wants to help Marshall make more mushrooms, she also wants to convince Marshall to sell it to the company that he doesn't even like. So there's some conflict there. And with Marshall's life being at risk, the same thing would happen for Frances now that, so many people have seen her face. And not only can this blue mushroom cure sicknesses, it has also brought people back to life from tragic accidents, being shot, you name it. This mushroom is so powerful. There's also this really cute tortoise named Mr. Socrates, and I will protect him with my life because that's baby. But I just noticed I have I got on some mushroom earrings right now. I was more prepared for this video than I thought. But don't let these earrings fool you. I have never dibble dabbled in psychedelics.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And if you would introduce me to one or two caps that heal all wounds like a sensu bean, I'm not going to say no. But yeah, this is one of those adult animated shows that have very serious adult conversations. And it's conversations that affect all of us. We all deserve affordable health care. And for some crazy reason, that's just too much. How we doing? I don't know how far this show is going to go. It just started. I would like it to get another season or two. I think they can go decently far with this kind of story. I mean, hey, if Snowfall can do 6 seasons of just saying that the CIA put booger sugar in the projects, Common Side Effects can also do the same thing by calling out the government and saying how they keep us sick on purpose to make more money. It's not even that crazy of a theory anymore because there's people in the medical field, in that industry, calling it out.
Economically. They need to grow economically. And the problem there is that if you figure out a way to help patients heal, and that way doesn't include a pill or a surgery, well, then the hospital and the doctor are in big trouble, because if you figure out a way to help people heal and you can't charge them for it, well, then you've just worked yourself out of a job.
What if they didn't want you to know about it?
They? Sorry, who's they?
They is Big Pharma. It's the insurance companies, the government. Think about all the people who make tons of money just from keeping us sick by keeping us unwell.
Yeah, that would be sick.
And Common Side Effects is showing y'all to the absolute extreme how far Big Pharma and all these bigger corporations will go to prevent us from being healthy and having easier lives because our pockets are more important to them than our actual health. Celebrities and the richest people in the country get the best doctors. In fact, their Medicare is so outstanding and out of my tax bracket that if I dream about it, I get billed for it. I personally hate how much being healthy is a gamble. Do I see a doctor for my soreness, or do I stick to eating cereal for dinner for the next week? There's barely any room to talk about how easier care can be lucrative because of how long keeping people sick has worked. I am not a doctor, so any of those corporations that do see this, do not make me disappear. I am just a simple content creator with occasional lower back pain and a toothache. And I don't know everybody's opinion on the Luigi guy. Some say he's a hero, some say he's insane. But if a CEO of United Healthcare has to be assassinated just for us to talk about easier healthcare, I don't think I need to say much else. That trial about to be crazy though. If there's anything you could take from this last election, understand that greed comes in many different forms. Most of those forms are people in higher places. And I understand that we're living in some very life-changing, scary times right now, but please do what you can to find some peace. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so happy to be doing this. It is a really good outlet, and I just really love entertaining y'all. I'm posting a lot more regularly on TikTok again, so be sure to give that a follow. Feel free to send a DM on either of those platforms to let me know what cartoons you want me to talk about next, and give me some microphone requests, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm running out of objects. And some of y'all might be asking, why not just use a regular mic? I didn't reach this many subscribers doing it the normal way, so why start now? Stay positive, stay healthy, stay high. It's your boy Winnie. Thanks for tuning in so we can tune out.